Hello, everybody, and welcome to what is another episode of The Violet Madness. I am your DM, Mark, and I have concocted this world for our adventurers, this once lush and lavish green lands of Castonia, now, at first slowly, but now quite rapidly being taken over by this magical violet-colored fungus that does not seem to have a cure. But in the epicenter of the outbreak were our adventurers. Funnily enough, untouched, unscathed by a magical curse that should have killed them by now. But they are here and they are in search of a cure. And it officially in search of a cure now because they're literally working for the big man of Castonia, the king. But before we delve into the recap of the previous session, let's go around the table and introduce everyone. A point to note, we are without Ali this evening, so it is just the lads. Matt, would you care to tell us a little bit about yourself and your character?
Absolutely. Hello there, everybody. I'm Matt. I will be playing Aelfric the half-elven wizard. Aelfric is a little bit of an absent-minded fellow, a little bit of a shabby outward appearance, but he has a good heart and a determined spirit, and he's packing some pretty powerful fire magic up his sleeve that he is willing to deploy when the situation calls for it.
When in doubt, kill it with fire. Thank you very much. Next up, then, we have Stephen.
Oh, well, I'm Stephen, your paladin pal here on the Emerald Collective audio platform, wherever you are choosing to listen to this evening, as there are multiple varieties. We are also over on the Discord and Twitch. And this evening, I'm playing Sir Tirion Shadowbane. And for those of you just tuning in, strange starting point, but I won't judge you. Sir Tirion is the chosen right hand of Torm. He is an Oath of Vengeance paladin and also known as the Sister Slayer.
Oh, I like it.
Very good. Thank you, sir. That is proven. He is indeed a Sister Slayer.
3 from 3 so far.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Next up, then, the brother of said sisters that were slain, Dave.
Hi, yeah, I'm Dave, GM for the Saffron Saga, Rebirth of the King, Rebirth of the Graven King, and Stardust Twilight here in the Emerald Collective, and I play Shadar Vicanis, the brother of those 3 sisters that Sir Tirion Shadowbane efficiently dispatched. And he's a grave domain cleric, the Raven Queen, so he's not overly upset. Plus, they were cunts. Shadar is a half-elf, and you'd place him at around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in a manor house a long time ago. Shadar is actually only in his 30s. And exists solely to destroy undead for the glory of the Raven Queen. Shadar has bright white hair and is typically dressed for battle in black leathers, with a black chain shirt and his trusty mace and wineskin, and is in search for some legendary weapons himself.
Thank you very much, Dave. Last but not least, then, we have Ryan.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as most of you know, and that's Bodhi saying hello as usual. Today, I will be playing Daemon Phileas Venush. Hello, my darlings. He is a red tiefling of the Artificer Battlesmith variety. He's kind of no nonsense, but also very flirty, very out there, shall we say, and he's also got a gun in his leg.
Yes, he does. 100% RoboCop style.
And he's also happy to see you.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, everyone. So let's just do a brief recap of kind of what's been going on in the bustling streets of Pethlan these past couple of days. The party haven't arrived from their journey across the lands, starting from Grendel, all doing a kind of arc along the kind of east side of Castonia, and then into the center where Pethlan, the old capital of Castonia, is situated. And it was then that the party arrived and sought out to seek out Galfond Illuminus, a reclusive wizard who had been holed up in his tower for quite a long time indeed. Having ascended the floors of his perilous tower with challenging mental puzzles and a couple of physical encounters also, the party discovered that Galfond had been taken quite some time ago by this drow cult that could potentially be behind all of this madness of a violet-colored nature. And Galfond's last message to the party was to seek him out in the Berinthas mines. It was also noted in Galfond's tower that our quiet and well-reserved resident wizard, Aelfric has encountered a few perturbing images of himself, and perhaps there's more to our bookish wizard than meets the eye. Upon leaving the tower, Mina encountered Lloris, her old flame from back in Kingdom's Cross, who's was trying to liberate some of the Ambersendian folk who were unwarrantedly detained by the Pethlan guard for questioning. A jailbreak was sprung. Mina and Daemon at the forefront of this heist, with Lloris and Shadar, Tirion, and Aelfric slowly kind of chasing up the rear as Fido, the ever-reliable hound.
Dragged into it, we were.
But within during the heist, it was a bust. This hooded person known as Lahadota seemed to want Mina's blood and didn't spare in wanting the blood of the rest of the party either. But upon successfully dispatching this Lahadota, it appeared to be nothing but a puppet. Back at Shadar's accommodation, there was a little bit of a misunderstanding, shall we say, between Shadar and Mina, and for a finish, the group retired for the evening. And it is there, the following morning, I'm presuming, unless someone wants to correct me on that, we will bring the curtain up. And it's a brand new day in Pethlan. What will be in store for our party today? That is up to you guys. As the morning sunshine beams in through the windows, Tyrion is already up. He's in the kind of communal area, donning his armour whilst also helping himself to some pocket bacon.
Gotta get the pocket bacon going in the morning. Refresh the pockets.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Yeah.
Someone has to make a pocket dimension for pocket bacon.
There's a lot of bacon.
Yeah. A bacon golem.
I'm presuming at this point, Daemon and Aelfric are kind of making their way to the kind of communal area as well. However, before that, Shadar, there is a knock on your door.
I guess Shadar is up. And he'll just say, yes, it's unlocked. He's just wearing his leather trousers. He's just finished a wash. He's getting dressed, throwing the armor on. He's kind of stopped for a second to look out the window and just let the cool air blow in and sort of dry him naturally. He's looking down at the annoying children playing in the streets, and he's going, if only they'd learned some discipline and found themselves a job of some sort, and I just find playing pointless. Yes, come in.
And how old was it for you, Shadar, when you first started working? Mina's voice comes in through the door as she steps inside.
I do believe you know my backstory, as it were.
Not the particular in ages, but that's...
You, the collector of secrets.
Well, I think we agreed last night that there'll be no more secrets between us, and that's actually why I've come here.
I see.
I'm just coming here to tell you that I'm planning on just meeting with Lloris this morning before we leave. I think it's. I think there was a few things left unsaid yesterday.
Between whom?
Both Lloris and I.
I see.
There's still refugees out there trying to get home, and just before we go, I just wanted to ask Lloris if there's anything further I can do to help while we're on our travels.
Well, you don't need my permission for that, my dear. So.
No, I know, but I think I just felt I wanted to be transparent in where I am going.
You were anything but transparent.
Well, this is me simply trying to be more transparent.
I see. Well, good luck. I shall don my armor, seek out a death knight.
Not without me, you won't. I'll be coming with you to Berinthas.
Yes, of course you will.
She'll I suppose a little awkward silence will hang there for a moment before she just kind of nods and walks out and closes the door behind her.
Yes, may the Raven Queen be with you.
On the way out, she'll grab a bite to eat and head towards Lloris's place. So that will be Mina preoccupied for the next, I guess, couple of hours. That brings us over to the three guys in the communal area. Any plans for this morning?
You know, Sir Tirion, I am never going to be able to smell bacon now without thinking about you. Take of that what you will.
Strangely, it's not the strangest thing you've ever said to me.
Probably won't be in the future either.
Oh, I could have sworn there was more on this plate.
Oh, yes, it's quite delicious. Yes.
Yes, it's a good quality pig. Do we need to supply today, or are we? What is the plan?
Well, I should like to think we'd be moving out as quickly as possible. I mean, you and I both have got important things to attend to. I'm sure you don't want to delay any more than I do.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, these things never tend to improve with time, that's for sure.
Yes, I do think we should head off as soon as we can. Do you have supplies you need to pick up in town?
No, I think I'm good to go now the bacon's cooked.
Is that bacon I smell?
Yes. There's some left.
Excellent.
Excommunicated from the pockets.
I see. It's extra fluff. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure he's gone through 3 pigs this morning already.
Well, look. Who doesn't love a bit of pork?
I do love a good porking.
I see. Suddenly I'm not hungry. Okay. What are we doing today? Death Knights, is it?
The journey to it, yes.
I miss feeling rather G'd up, as it were. I'm looking forward to taking out some undead for the glory of the Raven Queen.
I must confess, I'm not entirely familiar with these Death Knights. Are they a large threat, generally speaking?
Oh, yes. Oh, extremely, yes.
Okay.
An extremely corrupted paladin whose soul has been given over to the hells, and what abilities he had in life have, without doubt, magnified tenfold in death.
That does sound quite bad.
Usually wield terrifying weapons and have magical abilities as well.
Yes, generally.
We'll need our wits about us then.
Indeed, and yes, should probably stock up on potions of healing and you there, Daemon. Can you make? I see of a device that shoots metal slugs and things. Can you make things that blow up that we can use to throw it at this thing?
I was tinkering with some powders when I was working in the blacksmiths.
Is there such a way as to?
I believe that's what these are working off of, so it's quite similar, I think. Yes.
Why? Such a way to create a radiant explosion.
Well, I mean, that's only given to you by your dear goddess.
Well, you know, I mean, I
They can
could.
create an explosion,
Yes,
but there's not going to be anything radiant about it other than the light that burns your eyes out of your sockets.
I mean, we're on to a good start there. But I'd say maybe. Well, I'm capable of casting the ceremony spell and creating holy water.
Oh, I thought you were asking me to marry you then.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just one step at a time. Buy me dinner first, Damon. But there will be steps after the dinner. It's not dinner and then marriage. But I suppose I could do some research and see if I could bless oil, create holy oil.
I mean, holy water, like, does that work on? I don't. This isn't my area of expertise. Does it work on the undead? I thought that was, well, at least from the books that I've read, that's more for the vampiric.
Well, I mean, holy water should work on undead, yes. My preferred tactic is to summon my spectral ravens, and when he whips out his mace, and is kind of get nice up and close and personal, bop the thing in the snoot.
You have given me an idea, though. I mean, I do love this idea of like a holy hand grenade, I guess you would call it.
What is a hand grenade? I like the first part.
Well, a grenade just means explosive reaction.
Oh, like bomb.
Yeah, so exactly. So
Holy
you would
bomb
throw
grenade.
it. Yeah, so a holy hand grenade.
You know, I believe I heard of such a thing in the paper once. It hailed from a place, Antioch, I believe.
Where is this land of Antioch? We can travel.
Can't say I've ever heard of it.
Purchase 24 holy hand grenades. Do they have to be calibrated to a certain faith, or?
I think it's more, again, it's of just an explosive nature that gives it its holiness, because you get a hole in you when it goes off.
I see. You have rather an explosive nature yourself, Damon.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh my. Right. Well, so
I can look into it for you, Shadar. It's going to take time, though.
Excellent. Well, of course. But so Sir Tirion, I suppose this land of Antioch is not anywhere near Castonia.
No, I read of it in the paper, the Morning Scroll. I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. It just the headline was "Holy what? If I must remember the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch slays rabbit."
Slays a rabbit. What?
I read the headline. I'm not much for completing the entire article. If it's not in the first sentence, I've lost all interest.
I see. Well, in the absence of a holy hand grenade of Antioch, then I suppose we should just proceed as we were, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think my preferred technique, which works 99.9% of the time, is just to take the head.
Boop.
There's very few circumstances where removing any type of creature's head doesn't stop it.
Hydra.
I said 99.9.
Yes. I had to throw it in there.
Just to confirm as well on something you'd said previously, you said they give their souls to the house, not that their soul comes from the house, correct?
Well, they're not really much for talking for the exact circumstances, so it is
tough to get the backstory out of them.
Yeah, some people believe it is taken, some people believe it is given. It is hard to discern.
Just because if it is a soul from the house, once you kill it here, that doesn't necessarily mean it's gone.
Like all things from the house. Well, most. And he'll smirk at Dave.
Yes. Well, if I am to fall here, then maybe you'll find me somewhere else afterwards. We'll see. That's yet to be seen, though, I guess.
Indeed. Well, what's the plan then? First up, supplies?
Is there something you require? Well, I believe you picked up your
oh yes,
tokens from.
Yes, I did. Yes, indeed, I did.
Yes, an
I
awful
think
man.
we're definitely going to
Working.
need rations, that's for sure.
Rations, babies. Shall we just get a pig? Put him on a lead and bring him with us.
Oh, you
Right,
want to
right.
lead our dinner along? Okay.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. Just, well, at least for the first day, the bacon can walk itself, as it were.
You'd have to feed the pig, though.
Yeah, would you really?
You need to hang and cure the meat for the most delicious of bacon.
Oh, I see. Seems
No, a
it
delicious
really
pork joint is
really is
great
an art,
over and up in flame, but
really is an art form to you, isn't it, Satirian?
yes.
A good construction of bacon.
It does actually create an interesting quandary, though, because I know obviously Elemus had several different things that were able to hold large quantities, like bags and stuff that it'd hold much more than they looked like they could. I wonder if it'd be able to be done with food produce, like a bag of colding or something like that.
Bag of coaling.
Yes,
Bag of curing, even.
a bag of
Well,
curing. That would be a
Interesting
good idea.
concept.
Is on this subject, is there much idle space in rockets? What is
Cavity?
it? Yes, I was going to say chassis, but that doesn't sound quite appropriate. I wonder if we could turn him into a mobile smoker.
Or
I don't know whether to be impressed or quite honorably exasperated at that, but
True, the stealthiness may wane with the delicious smells of cured and smoked meats, but
it's not just that, Satirion, but are you going to be the one to clean him out after each time?
oh, you don't clean a smoker.
no, you don't clean it. It just
I'm not leaving all that grease and fat in the bottom of rocket.
improves with age.
Sounds flammable.
Exactly.
It could add to his damage.
I mean, it.
I was going to say, it's going to add to his stealth checks because it's all greased up. Then grease me up, woman!
I will say it might make the mechanics run a bit smoother because they're oiled constantly.
And
Why do you
latest
give me all
invention.
these good ideas at breakfast? Like, why not at the end of the day when I can actually think about things and work things out?
Oh, we have a lot of walking to do today, so you can plan as we stroll.
Indeed. A bag of coaling, that would be great for wine. White wines. Well, I mean, I'm quite partial to chilled red wine. Don't string me up by the bollocks, but
I thought you were off the wagon, Shadar.
Yes, I am off the wagon.
On the wagon. I don't know the term.
Yes, well,
On the wagon, off
We
the
have
wagon.
a wagon?
well, that's I may be off the wagon. I mean, wagon being the operative word and possibly the reason, but he looks around.
We could probably do with a wagon.
I was going to say, if we got a wagon, we could take a pig.
I've seen Shadar with a flagon.
Yes. Well, I guess I'm off the wagon again, and I shall have myself a few drinks. Who's for a morning stiffener? You pep in your step. Chilled white wine and some bacon.
How about this, Shadar? You have to wait until at least 8 p.m. each night.
No.
It's the quickest thing.
It'd be a shame if your water was to turn to wine, wouldn't it?
It
was
would be a
funny
real
that
shame if
It's funny in real life that Dave was taking a sip of a
Yeah.
pint of Guinness as he
Yeah.
said that.
We're recording at 9.
How about
Morning.
that, you freaky deaky Dutch
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, it's definitely not 7 a.m. when we're recording this. He says, well, I mean, I've been thinking of taking a dip into transmutation magic for that exact reason. You know, it's
I heard of a
I have read
cleric
of some
called
terrible
Jesus Christo.
accidents with that sort of thing.
really.
Transmuting stuff that you mean to ingest can go wrong.
How
Be
wrong?
careful if you try it.
How wrong has it gone? Give me an example. What have you heard?
Turned them vegan.
Well, there's a difference between drinking wine and drinking lantern oil.
I
This
I
is
did that once.
very good
It was
example.
all that was left in the house, you see. But
You know what you need, Shadar?
what's that?
You need an alchemy jug.
What, an alco jug?
An alchemy jug, so I can actually make them. They're It's a
does it
jug
do?
that gives different liquids. It's a magical jug that you speak into it the liquid you wish, and it provides.
Like white wine, red wine, spirits, beer, cider,
The
stout.
tears of your enemies.
Yes, indeed, they are
You,
especially potent.
you could ask for the tears, yes, of course.
And it's guaranteed to have the libation
Of
It
choice.
has what
you
you've
ask
asked.
for.
It has what you asked for, but it is limited.
How limited?
In what fact?
How many pints?
It's not going to be Gregan's Ale, Stephen.
I
knew what you were getting at. I can see it on your face.
I didn't even get that amazing fucking.
I knew what he was doing, but I was playing along. Like, let's do this
Amazing.
quietly and slowly. He's like, let's do this so the DM doesn't notice. We do
Yeah.
it slowly,
Yeah.
and then it'd be too late.
Well, so how much would one of these wondrous things cost?
That's a good question. I'll research it for you. But just know that if I make it, I'm going to make it set to water only.
What the fuck would I want that then?
That's
Maybe.
something you can ponder as we walk.
Yes. Got to pick up some potions of healing. I'm going to pick up some wine and whatever else I have. More bacon.
You love your ability to walk into any shop in the city and just present your symbol and be given anything within reason.
Well, I mean, I have a count. The accounts are settled at the end of the month. And but the church usually takes care of that. So these vendors who work very hard, they are paid. So,
Oh, I don't doubt the slightest.
indeed. Is there anything you wish? I can throw it in the old account for you. Put it on a
Nothing
slate,
that-
as it were.
Nothing that jumps out currently, but who knows what could happen after.
Right, well, is
Very
there anything you see? Bacon medallion or anything that you like?
Lenitus is going to be pissed.
That man, that guy's old. He's gonna die soon.
Very
Right,
good.
let's go. So I'm gonna try and get some potions of healing, well, extra healing or greater healing, whatever they have. And I guess I'm gonna try and find. I'll go to a jeweler and see if there's any sort of quirky jewelers there that make bacon themed jewelry.
Okay. Before that, you guys just kind of finish getting ready to leave. Damon, you kind of excuse yourself to kind of go back to your room and finish like getting dressed and stuff. And you were kind of having the banter and kind of laughing and joking with the guys. But as soon as you kind of re-enter your room, you kind of close the door, and as soon as the latch kind of clicks, you kind of lean your back up against the door and let out a long sigh. You close your eyes. You're alone again. Much like that feeling of being alone you had yesterday when that glaive pierced you through your chest and you were flung against the wall. And as you kind of stared down at the pool of crimson blood just trickling down your upper body and onto the floor, that's when the lights went out. And that's when the lights came on again. And you had that scene, that familiar yet terrifying and unwanted scene. You were laying against a wall, all right, but it was no longer the wall of the dungeon. It was the wall of hot rock, looking up, seeing stone, nothing but stone vanishing into darkness overhead. You tilt your head down and you can see just the pulsating glow of orange and red light. You're a tiefling. You're okay with the heat, but this heat was overbearing. And that's when it wasn't just visual. That's when you heard it. the screams of those below. Peering down across from where you were kind of hunched, you can peer over this kind of jagged cliff face down, and you can see thousands of people marching in line, all linked together by chains. Periodically seeing taller demons and pit fiends just whipping these people, these chained people along. You were back home, and you've never felt more alone in your life. But that was when you were brought back. And that memory just lingers a little longer. And the thought then gets provoked in your head. Are your parents down there still? And if they are, why haven't they come back yet? What is it about what your sister had said? They said they were gone. What does that even mean? Are they in the hells? Are they on the material plane? In what capacity are they coming back? All that kind of creeps into your mind as you kind of, put your boots on and you kind of get ready to leave again. Reaching for the door handle, you kind of let out another kind of exasperated sigh, catching a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and the dresser across the way. You can see your own face, and the frown is just not an attractive look on your face. You surmise, and you practice your smile, your usual smile. You hold that in place, and you walk out the door to join the others.
Are we ready to go yet?
Quite ready.
Absolutely. The sooner the better.
For the glory of the Raven Queen.
And out into town you go. First hitting up somewhere for potions of healing, I presume?
Yep. He would rather avoid Lanafir, but if he has to, he will go there.
Avoid where, sorry?
Sorry, the church.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any other reason that Berinthas asked you to return.
Sorry, yeah, but if that's the only place to buy them, then...
Oh, no. There'll be... hang on, I'll tell you exactly how many potions of healing you are able to acquire in the general goods store. 5.
Regulars, or...?
Regulars, yes. Roll a d20. If you get a 17 or higher, you can get something better.
Okay, he's going to pray to Saint
Not bad, all.
Oh, that's right.
No, unfortunately,
Pushing your fucking luck.
Yeah, you don't take advantage of Saint Anthony. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, 5. 5. They'll give it to you for the reasonable fee of 250 gold pieces.
250. Things have changed since I was here last. Who's your boss?
Oh well, we don't particularly accept the credit notes from the church anymore.
I'm sorry. What? Why not?
Well,
do you have any elderly relatives close to death?
I have elderly relatives, yes, but none I don't think are close to death.
How
I don't see what
confident of you. How optimistic of you. The Raven Queen. She shepherds the old, the elderly, the young, the middle-aged, whenever she chooses back to her realm.
Well, then what should it matter if they're elderly? If anyone's time is nigh.
Good point. You should join. I feel you've misspent your life. Such a theological mind should join the church because you make a fine acolyte.
Out comes the pamphlet.
Exactly. I might ask why you don't accept credit notes.
Well, you see, as it happens, well, there's been quite the backlog in the procurement of, well, particularly goods such as potions of healing ever since the outbreak, and well, supply and demand. We can only accept cash up front, I'm afraid.
Right. Well, I shall require a receipt then.
Very well. And she'll write out in a piece of headed parchment, of course. You
Yes,
wouldn't
of
accept it any
course.
other way. That you have purchased 5 potions of healing for the grand total of 250 gold pieces, which can later be redeemable by the church at a further point in the game, not today.
No, of course. I see. Checks and balances, that's what the Raven Queen is all about, I suppose. What's your name, sir?
Oh, well, you can call me Frank.
Franklin, pleasure to
Dave,
meet you.
Dave always does this.
Let's be
The
frank.
NPCs that very evidently do not have a name.
Let's
Now
be
it's Frank.
Let me be frank with you.
Yes.
Let me be Frank. Can I still be Mark?
I do funerals. I do a pretty good funeral, so maybe when I get back we can discuss terms and maybe some sort of a discount on potions of healing and the like. But until then, I accept your terms, Frank. What is your...
Well, let's just hope that by the time this disease is,
I hope you don't catch it, Frank.
well, I hope not either. I've only heard stories. Thank the gods it hasn't reached Pethlan yet.
Just doing some quick maths here. I'm at 1,104 gold pieces to 854, Frank. I hope you're happy with that.
Well, I'm quite pleased to do business with you, sir. But if you have more coin in your coin purse, I have a vast amount of excellent wares here.
Things. What things we got, Frank?
He kind of gestures around the shop and kind of names a few things. To you, they're mundane kind of things. It's more like general goods in the actual sense of the word. It's more kind of day-to-day things for townspeople as opposed to adventurers. You're talking like,
Trifling shit. Have you got anything bacon related?
I actually
I
do
came
have
to.
some
Have you got a
cured
t-shirt?
meats.
T-shirt that says I came to Pethlan and all I got was this piece of bacon. It's a rather specific request, but
It is quite specific, but I do believe there is an artist down the street that does actually create pieces of garments to have symbology, pictures, calligraphy, whatever you want. I suppose dyed or painted onto the clothing. He will do that for you.
excellent. What's her name? Or their name?
Fuck you, Dave.
Etsy Betsy.
Etsy Betsy. Ah,
Etsy
yes.
and Betsy, yeah, there you go. Etsy and Betsy. They'll do it for
Etsy
you.
and Betsy, excellent. I shall head there anon. Thank you for your business, Frank. Pleasure to be a customer.
I am now opening a random name generator tab on my browser.
Always be prepared.
I shall head that way. So, a quick question, Tyrion: does if Shadar were to buy you a headband with a bit of bacon, would it be visible under the helmet? Like, does the helm kind of do one of those, or?
I'd say it's a full face, like drop down helm, but
Okay. So what would be the gloves with like little rashes on them, or
what's that?
a little pendant?
Yeah, the little token that used to hang on like hang off the
bottom
pommel.
of phones.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Lovely. So he'll head off and do that.
Very good. Anyone else doing anything in the meantime?
Yeah, I'm going to go to a potter's and try and find a jug. Just a standard porcelain jug.
You can pick one up for like 5 copper pieces.
5 copper, okay, cool.
You gotta be quick as a little kid going over going, hiya! And smashing them.
There's
Love
nothing in this one. Move on to the next vase. I also want to see, is there an armourer's here?
Yes, there is indeed an armourer's in Pethlan.
Okay, I want to see. Basically, I want to see if I can get some better armor. So I'm going to go to the armourers, and try and work out something basically.
Perfect, yeah. And for everyone else, Pethlan is a major city in Gastonia, so it has pretty much any kind of type of shop that you're looking for. Not necessarily any type of item, but any type of shop for sure.
Yeah, I think as for Aelfric, he is going to head to the library once again. This time, looking for any information on the Chronal mine,
Okay, yeah.
just to try and think ahead regarding that.
Very good, very
Yeah,
good.
and any books of sort of local knowledge regarding that area.
Cool. We will jump to Daemon first then in that case. The armor, Daemon, you approach. It's kind of close to the kind of wall where the old fortress is and the guard barracks. You can see it just there on the crest of the hill leading up to it. Black smoke billowing out the chimney of this building, and you can see a kind of a tanning rack and a workman's bench out the front. But you push open the door and you get that smell of kind of coal and hot, that feeling of hot metal. And yeah, there is indeed a
There's something very homely about that smell today.
yeah. That kind of smell of like grease as well. Yeah. There is someone kind of working there. He's kind of banging away at a longsword on an anvil, or sorry, not a longsword, a piece of armor, plate mail, anvil. He looks at you and says, "Morning. What can I do for you?"
Hello, my fine fellow. I'm looking to see price. I'm pricing armor, essentially. I'm looking for something like a medium armor, kind of similar to what I have. I will probably add my own embellishments, but this style, essentially. And as you can see, this one's got an enchantment on it, but I'm looking for something that's got me a little bit more defense, if you know what I mean.
I'm sure there's something I can do to help you out there. I've been tinkering away at a few pieces of armor. Are you looking for something kind of something to just bolster your defense, or are you looking for something that has got a little bit of the arcane magics mixed within?
Yes. I tell you what I really want to know. Have you got anything that you've been working on that you're not quite sure if it works? I quite like experimental things. I like working out things for myself as well. Just wondered if you might have been working on something that's needs road testing, shall we say?
I would invite you to roll a d20, and if you roll a 16 or higher, perhaps he just might have something.
I've never wanted a roll to be so good in my life.
You can do it.
Have I got any inspiration? Let me check that first. I don't. Shit. Okay, this is straight up. All right.
16 or higher.
Oh, I'm not even there. I can't give you guidance.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that is a 15 for everyone listening at home.
Oh,
He kind of ponders that for a moment. He says, nothing I deem experimental. I have a baseline understanding of what some of these magical armors do. But it's... I can certainly show you them, but they're nothing experimental, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, what have you got then?
He kind of puts down the hammer and sets it down beside the anvil, and he kind of comes around the front counter and he kind of takes you off to the side, past where your kind of standard non-magical armor, shall we say, is, and he brings you over and he shows you this this breastplate, and it's kind of medium armor, and he says, and it looks quite stylish. It's intricately designed. It's a copper breastplate, and it looks as though it's made of like interlocking gears, which really kind of I think is your vibe. And you can see that woven into these kind of etchings on the armor, you can see a merchant's scales are kind of emblazoned across the chest. He says, "This magical piece of armor, it's quite something. You kind of have to understand how to use it. In brackets, requires attunement."
Right.
And he says, "Well, from what I understand of it, and I had a wizard in here. He kind of sussed this thing out for me. I didn't make it myself, by the by. If you see one of your friends or something being attacked by some bandit, this allows you to kind of even the playing field, shall we speak. It's all about balance and tilting the scales of tilting the scales in your favor. And as well, this balance can also be used to help cure folks of ailments."
Oh. What such ailments? I'm assuming not the madness.
Afraid not. I believe this wizard told me something about a lesser restoration spell.
Oh, interesting. Well, that'd certainly keep Shadar not drunk.
You dickhead.
Just if it, obviously I'm given a kind of in-character kind of description, but what he was trying to say was when you are a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, you can expend a charge as a reaction to prevent the roll being affected by advantage or disadvantage.
Oh shit! I neutralized the roll.
It's yeah, you neutralize roll. It's pretty good.
Okay, and how many charges?
4 charges, and it regains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
That is going to be expensive.
And how much is this item?
This one right here is 22,000 gold pieces.
You take a check.
A credit note by any chance?
Leonidas reads the credit note and gets a heart attack.
Yeah, can you do a credit note to the Church of the Raven Queen?
I'm afraid ever since the outbreak of the Violet Madness, blah 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 blah. Same excuse Shadar got. Ever since the outbreak, supply and demand.
Okay,
No
well,
credits.
my pockets aren't that deep. I guess I'll have to stick with what I've got then.
Sir Tyrion's over looking in the bargain bin.
Yeah. Your Damon's going to be fucking joining you.
Well, that is a really overpowered piece of armor, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fucking right it is.
That is game-changing armor, in fairness. Aside from that, let me see here. There is also some...
See, this is the problem when it comes to items in D&D is I've got absolutely zero idea on the costs of things.
Actually, here is another one he kind of brings you over towards. And this is... It's kind of next to that kind of bronze armor, Daemon. It's kind of like jade green, but the carvings in it are black. It's beautifully crafted, but rather haunting. On the chest, it's a chest plate. It's, and Shadar will love this. It's symbology of graves. It's almost like the chest plate depicts the scene of a graveyard, but right in the center, from like the solar plexus down to, I suppose, the top of the navel is it's emblazoned with a skull. And he says, "Well, this one was I bought from an adventurer who'd just been down in some deep crypt of some sort. And he says he defeated some powerful entity down there, and it was wearing this thing. I don't know, but again, I got my guy, the wizard, here to kind of check this thing out, and he says,
Was
"This
it
is
Didymus? Was
no,
it Didymus that checked
no,
it for you?
you'll be waiting about a year or two before you get an appointment with Galfon Didymus, but
You know he's my mentor, right? I work directly for him.
you don't say.
Yes, like he trained me in the ways of the arcane.
Well, you should know just what this piece of armor is capable of. Then the wizard that I got in, he told me that once a day you can channel death to speak with the dead or animate the dead.
Oh, animate. Now that does sound fun. And how much is this
Tyrion
one?
turns slightly.
So this is just medium armor, no bonus to AC, but you do get these spells with it, and it's going to set you back 8,000.
So yeah, okay. I don't get paid enough for that, not even by the Duke. Well, I must say I might actually end up having to come back for that one. Okay.
You may need to get Doge in to have him have a word with Tyrion about his bacon expenditure.
Never.
Yeah. He's costing us all too much. Keep a thought on what I'd said to you about anything experimental. I'm always willing to try new things. If you come up with something you want field tested, let me know.
Very well, and very well indeed.
For now, though, I'll leave you to your day, and thank you very much for showing me your wares. I might be back for that 22,000 one once I become a rich and famous wizard.
Well, very well then. I look forward to doing business with you.
Before we take our leave, I don't suppose you have any shields in your sale department currently.
Shields in the sale compartment. Yes, there is one.
Oh,
There is one shield. So are you looking for just before I go any further, like a standard shield or?
well, he has a standard. As you can see, my current shield it's starting to show its age, and any improvement on the thickness of the steel or the abilities would be greatly appreciated if it's in the sales section.
He brings you over to the other side of the shop, and he takes out this it's kind of stuck inside this kind of crate. You can only see like the top of it. It is it's kind of red around the edge, but you can see it kind of riveted into the front of the shield is this like shiny, pristine metal, almost like a mirror. And he holds it up to your face, Tyrion. He says, look right here. And you look into the mirror of the shield, and he takes it away. And he like angles it away from you, but your reflection stays as perfect as it was on the when you were looking directly at it, even though you're not looking directly at it anymore. It's almost like it took a photograph of you, and your face is now imprinted on the front of the shield. A neutral expression. He goes, now you hold that there, and while you're bearing this shield, you can change the face's expression on the shield. So you can have Tyrion with a smiley face, sad face, angry face on the front of the shield. Other than that, it's just a bog standard shield.
Shield of emotes.
It's a shield of emotes. It's actually called a shield of expression, but I like shield of emotes better. You can use a bonus action to alter the face expression.
And how much is this for sale shield?
That right there you can have for 200.
Can you take a picture of anyone and put it on the shield?
That's up to Tyrion.
No, but is the shield capable? So could Tyrion wield the shield with Mina's face on it?
Sure, if he wants to.
The fucking shithousery is strong in this one.
Smile for the birdie. Click.
You know, I think I will. I like this. It shows the faith of my friend returning to get your more expensive products.
Nothing says fuck off more than like having someone else's face on the shield hold up while someone's bashing it in the middle of combat. Love it.
To a new degree.
But in the earnestness of future business, do you think we could take that down a little bit for my friend here?
Make a persuasion check. DC's got to be 14.
Can I assist by smiling?
Not at this time.
So that's a nat 1 for a 7.
Price is going up. No, I'm kidding. No, he's like, this is already in the kind of bargain area of the shop. I'm afraid I can't take any further reductions on it. Otherwise, I'm not going to make a profit.
See, this is why I don't go to buy shit, because I never get good rolls.
And he will hand over his bag of gold.
Okay, you can now have this shield of emotes.
Shield of him.
As money is changing hands in the armourers, Aelfric, you're in the library.
Mm-hmm.
And you're returning some books, like a couple of stacks of books, I believe.
Yes, indeed.
That you checked out, and you're also going to check out some information on the Crenel mines.
Indeed.
Very good. Can I ask you to make an intelligence check, DC 16, as you
Absolutely.
check out a few books, sit in the library hall, and peruse through them for a couple of hours, I guess, while everyone else is busy shopping?
Okay, we have an 8.
You're not able to get any in-depth knowledge in such a short period of time, but you can like long-term loan a couple of books. But right now you're kind of researching through them. All you can tell is that that the Crenel mines once belonged to, or what was once a great mining site for the dwarves, and it was being mined for decades upon decades upon decades, up until maybe about 3 to 4 decades ago, when the ore veins were depleted and an elder being called Togradod held residence there. No, I'm just kidding. That's a different podcast. That's a different podcast.
He was
Had me
asked to
going
be
there
released.
a second.
Yeah.
No, where they were closed off for a few decades, and the ore veins were depleted, and there doesn't seem to be much else more said on it.
Okay, so it's an abandoned mine as far as I'm aware.
Not so much abandoned. Like, it's still like the precious metals it was used to mine they seem to be depleted, but the shallower kind of shafts of the mine are still used for, like, coal and kind of other kind of less precious metals. It is still being mined, but like not as
It's not in its
intensely
heyday anymore.
It's not in its heyday, no, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You spend some time in the library, some more time in the library, and yeah, so back to the streets of Pethlan then. Aelfric, after a while, you rejoin the others, and as you're kind of walking through the crowd, you notice that things are a bit lively. And actually, roll an insight check, Aelfric.
Okay. Insight. Here we go. It was a 22. That's more
Yeah,
like it.
at first it looked like, excitement, but you see a lot of people kind of picking up the pace in the streets, walking against you, your opposite, like walking past you, and some of them kind of in like a half run kind of thing, and you notice that some of the faces look concerned. The chatter seems panicked. Walking forward, and you can see kind of Tirion, the sunlight gleaming off his armor in the distance. They're kind of walking down from the armorers. And Shadar, you're kind of entering the kind of Enchantment Avenue, the busiest street in Pethlan now, where you're all kind of converging on the one space, noticing all these people panicked, not running really, but kind of heavily or briskly walking. Scurrying is the word I was looking for. And it's then you hear it, a roar, almost like a clap of thunder in the sky. And
I
then
see they've run out of bacon.
Is this a dragon that we were supposed to go
Left
get?
in the fucking
it's
bog.
very similar to the roar in the sky you've heard while you were traveling across Lake Isleth,
Fuck.
returning
Oh
from
dear.
Maiden to Merin. It's not upon Pethlan, but it sounds close. I saw it! I saw it! I saw it! I saw it! Someone screams running by. Run for your lives!
What did you see? Use your words.
He's already gone.
Aye, shit.
Some town guard are already rushing past you towards
Here's
the
your
front gate. You can see now that there's a battalion of guards flooding towards the front gate. Spears, bows and arrows, swords, maces, everything in hand as they head that direction.
Tyrion looks at that one guard who's behind the pack, throwing his leg forward because he doesn't have the mobility in his knee anymore.
But it is with that we are going to end tonight's session.
Ooh.
I did say we were going to kind of go through some level up stuff, but I wanted to do those few little housekeeping bits, so we will talk about how we leveled up our characters at the start of next session.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you very much, everybody, and thank you, everyone, for listening in on this this adventure, this crusade through the lands of Gastonia.
Indeed.
Mm.
And yeah, we hope to catch you here again next time.
Don't forget to check out our Twitch, and we stream several nights a week now, and yeah, we've loads going on with several homebrew and published campaigns, and there's a wealth of material and content in YouTube, so do check it out.
Including the past episodes of this very game.
Exactly.
Mhm,
You can see all our beautiful faces.
Absolutely, yeah. We started off kind of, I think we got to like 25 episodes on the YouTube or something like that, and then kind of continued on from podcast form. So if you're, I know I mentioned it at the session 0 episode, but if you ever feel like perusing back through the adventure in its entirety, that's where you'll find it.
Bye.
Very good. Thank you very much, all. Bye bye.
Seeing you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.